Time for another low FODMAP diet myth buster. Do you want to know one of my biggest pet peeves? It's when people say the low FODMAP diet is not long-term. Even Monash University bungles this language, and they have contradictory statements on their website. And doctors say this a lot too, and I'll explain why it's wrong. The low FODMAP diet is 3 phases, and the elimination phase, which is the first phase, is meant to be short because it is extremely restrictive and it could lead to nutritional deficiencies. But the second phase is when you start adding foods back to your diet and you start to learn what foods that contain FODMAPs that you can tolerate and in what amounts. And by the time you get to the last phase, the integration phase, you are eating a broad diet. The goal of the diet is to eat as broadly as possible without triggering IBS symptoms. And when you're in this third phase, that is long-term, and you're still eating lower FODMAP. You're just picking and choosing the FODMAPs that you tolerate and leaving aside the ones that you don't. So the low FODMAP diet is a long-term diet. It's just the elimination phase that is short and meant to be short for very good reasons. The other thing that people don't realize is that once you get to that third phase and you figure out what you can and cannot eat, this is not the way it's going to be forever. Your gut is not static, and your reaction to FODMAPs is not static either. So our dietitians always suggest that you retest foods that you have previously failed, maybe 6 months down the line, 9 months down the line, and you may very well have a different result. And more often than not, we see that people are tolerating more and more foods as they go along.